because less than 3% of you people read books. Listen to me. Television is not the truth. Television is a goddamn amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sideshow freaks, lion tamers, and football players. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell. We'll tell you any shit you want to hear. We deal in illusions, man. None of it is true. You're beginning to believe the illusions. This is mass madness, you maniac. In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are the illusion.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome. Idiotbox Television, episode 177, y'all. We were slipping this week, so we doing an open conversation. Thanks for joining in. And who we got out there today? I'm DJ Drumtastic.
Troy Everett. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, tap
All
that
the
if you're on
good
your
stuff.
phone. Yeah, all that good stuff. Tap the like button. What's going on, Cherie?
Cherie, what's going on, Cherie? How you doing? Open
Miss Deborah.
conversation. What you got to talk about today?
And Miss Deborah Jones.
Miss Deborah Jones, thanks too for joining in. Let me put up the link because I think Cherie, she gonna want to talk tonight. I don't know why I just said it, but anyway. Green room link in case you want to come up for the green room and get in the box with us and join in on the conversation or come up with your own conversation. Because like Troy always say, not just gonna sit here and listen to us two idiots.
Yeah, so the green room link you can get on your computer or any mobile devices. Click on the link, and it'll bring you right up. Last week we had good evening, Sean. We had a really good episode. If you missed last week's episode, make sure you go back. It was absolutely incredible. And if you haven't got your book, The Life of Louise Norton Little, go get it today.
Let me help you. Let me help you again. Here,
Louise.
Yeah, that's how you say it better. Louise.
You
was
Norton Little.
Louise. Yes, it was a great show last week. If you missed it, you can catch it on my page, Troy's page, Idiotbox TV's website, which is idiotboxtv.org, and I'm gonna put that link in right now.
Yeah, so if you haven't been there, we've got the website. I'll bring it up real quick so you can see it, just to view it a little bit. It's got matter of fact, what's this here? Oh wow, it's us. You can watch it live right off the website.
Right now.
We have some past episodes on there. We'll update those past episodes. And if you'd like, you can go to the YouTube. I've got that link ready right here.
Oh, I was about to put it up.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Jumper's one step ahead of me. Usually is.
YouTube link right there. Hey, Marche. Thanks for joining in, Marche. Open conversation. We're talking about all kinds of stuff.
So that's the website or the YouTube site. You go back. If you go to the live tab, you can see all the previous episodes that we've had. Go back and watch those.
All 176 of them.
Sure can. Good.
Also, while you're on the website, if you go ahead and click shop up at the top, you can check out some of the merchandise. I got on one of the new hoodies, which is the new Idiotbox Television hoodies. And there's the rest of the stuff up there as well. We had some black stuff.
We got some sweatshirts, different colors. Again, just click the shop button, scroll down, and you can see all the different merch that we have there.
Since we have most women, go back to the me versus me. Click on that one.
The me versus me.
The pink one.
The pink one, yeah, you want to see the pink one. Me versus me in pink.
Or
And
red.
pastels. We have we got pastels.
Marche.
Marche, yeah, we got a few pastels on there for summer coming up. What you wouldn't probably wear a hoodie in summertime unless you live in Michigan.
She says something's not showing. What's not showing, Marche? It's not showing. I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh, I don't know either.
What's not showing? The link? Okay, so maybe she'll see in a minute. Okay, but anyway, you guys, like we said, episode 177, we're just showing the link right now. The idiotboxtv.org. Go to shop and you can get all the merchandise. It's just blue lines. Oh, the website, she said. Refresh it.
Yeah, refresh the website. I'm on the website live right now, so.
Here, let me put the link up again. Yeah, refresh it because Troy's on it live. And there goes the link again. Yep, there you go. Some more Black History stuff. Marche, there's the link again. www.idiotboxtv.org. Actually, you don't even have to type www. Just type idiotboxtv.org. There you go.
It's a sweatshirt.
The same thing. What do you mean they're not showing? It's like, okay, hold on. Let me go try it.
Yeah, you go try it. I'm on the computer. Are you guys on a mobile device? That might be it. Let us know so we can get that fixed pronto.
Yeah, let me try it. Matter of fact, I don't even have to type it in. I got it right here. It went right there for me. Went right to the book club. And then if I click shop, it takes me right into the, so maybe it's something going on with doing it on your phone.
Oh, she says she can see it now. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, sometimes it does. It's crazy.
Oh, talking about the podcast.
Oh, okay. On the podcast.
All right. I'm glad it's working now. It's showing now. Okay. We'll have to go back and see what happened.
Operator error. It's Troy's fault.
Yeah,
it's Troy's fault, y'all. Blame it on Troy.
My bad.
Okay, so for today, we have an open conversation. Let's see what time it is. It's still kind of early. Okay, let's go to let me see where my banner's at. Let's go to first of all, like we said, there's idiotboxtv.org. We're on every single Thursday at 8 o'clock. If you need to email us about something you want to talk about, maybe you have something like a special story. Maybe you want to do what we call what was it, Troy? Show them the flowers. Yes, we have to get back to that. Maybe you want to do something special for someone and show them their flowers. You got some nice pictures and a bunch of stuff. You just send all that stuff to Troy or hook it up, blah, 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 whatever. What else was I doing? Roll call. Who we got out there today? We stopped doing that too. We got Marcia.
We got D Knox.
Deborah Jones. Sean was out there. Cherie. Because we only see a few people. Okay, D Knox said we good now. Yes, go on there, check out the different hoodies and different stuff. And once again, we're going to be adding a bunch of other stuff on there as well. We just been kind of slacking a little bit because we've both been busy doing our own other stuff. But anyway, we're going to get back to it.
Yes, sir.
Get off this.
And then also on the website, if you guys would like to entertain doing your own podcast and have us host it, get at us. We will help you. We'll help you get it off the ground. And we'd like to share our platform.
Yes. Okay, I got it. I was trying to do some other stuff. Okay, you guys. Also, let's not forget about Alliance Entrepreneurs, formerly known as the Blacklist. Troy, tell them all about that. I always put you on the spot with it.
Yeah, so you can click on Alliance on the website. So Alliance Entrepreneurs, we switched it from Blacklist to Entrepreneurs just because of there's a movie out or a series out called Blacklist, and people were getting confused. So we changed the name. But what we want to do is we're building. Well, I'm going to read the mission statement like I always do. Our mission is to empower and uplift entrepreneurs by fostering a collaborative community that provides essential marketing support, network opportunities, and a platform to showcase their products and services. We are dedicated to helping every entrepreneur lock their full potential, grow their business, and thrive in an ever evolving marketplace. You can also sign up and win uh, a free marketing audit where we go in and look at your social media, your website, see if there's anywhere we can help you, and then a 1 month free marketing package. So go ahead and just sign up all that you have to do there, all those required first name, last name, email address, social security number, blood type. No, I'm just kidding. Company name, website, and company description.
How old your kids? How old your grandma? Hey, Donna, thanks for joining in, Miss Donna Hugh.
Thank you, Donna.
Appreciate it.
Do appreciate you.
Let's see where we at. What else I got to put up? YouTube, the website, Alliance. All right, you guys. I guess we're going to jump into one of our small little topics because, like we said, today is open conversation. So Troy pulled up some stuff, and I pulled up some stuff as well that we're going to talk about. So right before we do that, we're going to do this. Now, how many of y'all know who Jasmine Crockett is? If you don't, you sleeping under a rock. Me and Troy both. Jasmine Crockett is both our girlfriends, so we be arguing over her.
No, she's mine, not Drummer. She don't like Drummer.
Hey, we're gonna have to do a remix to the girl is mine, Michael and the girl is mine. But anyway, Jasmine Crockett, and she's doing a lot of great things out there. And man, I do have a video of that. Okay, let me knock
bring up the video. I think she's probably one of the best congresswomen on the Democratic side. Intelligent, smart, lawyer, passed the bar, very articulate, knows her stuff.
Okay, here we go. This article here is about what was it again before I share it? Yeah, it was, well, we about to find out. Here we go. You see it? Oh, there we go.
Right after the election, especially black women, black men also, but they were like, you know what? We told you guys to vote for Kamala. You didn't. And now you're going to want us to boycott with you. You're going to want us to protest with you. We're going to sit back for 4 years and do our own thing. Is it smart for us to just sit back, or should we engage? What do you think?
I think that this is an opportunity for us to focus in on spending our money within our own communities. So I do believe that Black people should participate when it's time to boycott spending money at certain stores, because they have specifically targeted people of color, which includes us, right? They have decided if they had diversity, equity, and inclusion programs that they were going to cut them out. Well, guess what? You must not like my diverse dollars either. So I know how to spend them somewhere else. And we know that the number one consumer in this country is Black folk. So I think this is an opportunity. I was just asking my team because, you know, I do have people say, well, we use Amazon. How do we get around Amazon? And I said, well, you know what? I have a Blamazon that I use at the office, right? So the service that I use in our official office is actually like a Black Amazon.
Really?
And so I was like, you know what? I need to call up them people and I need to talk about what expansion looks like, because this is an opportunity of growth, because people are saying, what is our alternative? So I'll say that we need to look at this as an opportunity and recognize that resilience runs through our veins. And so we need to do that. Now, as it relates to helping out our allies, listen, I mean, I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to say that we need our allies to show us that they are going to have our backs going forward before we can say, oh yeah, we're jumping in head first, right? Because I do think that a lot of us were hurt because we felt like it was racism and sexism, because how do you vote for the 34 count felon over the woman that used to lock up people like him? Like, how do you do that? Like, what are your excuses? And even if you were on our side, because let me tell you, Latino women, they actually did pretty decent numbers themselves, right? I think
so did Jewish women.
And Jewish women.
Yeah.
I think, though, what we're looking for is for them to be willing to talk to those that weren't on our side, right? Like when it came down to their potentially needing to be a conversation with black men, well, guess what? Barack Obama was the one that took that up, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't trying, and people felt the way about how the former president
Mhm.
handled that situation and whatever,
Right.
but he took that upon himself, right? So what we need to know is that we've got those brown allies that will go out and talk to other brown folk and say, listen, we have our civil rights because of the civil rights movement that was led by black folk. Like we need
And
them
I am
to
hearing
reach
that.
out.
I am hearing that.
Well,
I'm hearing that on social
think-
media a lot.
I think that is what we need to see
Mhm.
in order to get a lot of people that said, listen,
Yeah.
I was fighting harder for you and your people than you were fighting. Because the reality is that they weren't ever going to send us back. You can't send stolen goods back. So where you going to, there is no return to sender for us.
Right.
Right. So when we were going out and we were trying to get Kamala and we wanted real immigration reform, comprehensive reform that streamlined the process of determining who really had a valid claim to asylum and who didn't, who really may harm us and get them out quickly, or who wants to come here and truly contribute to this capitalist society that we live in. And there's a lot of people that want to do the latter. The vast majority of people are literally coming here because this is supposed to be the land of the free and the land of opportunity. And we're finding out that maybe that ain't who we are anymore.
Wow. So what do you think, Drummer? Do you think we should just sit out and is this not our fight anymore?
Actually, what she said makes a lot of sense. This is the time when we can pour into each other and start helping each other's businesses and buying black and that Amazon. We ought to look into that too. Write that down. The Blamazon thing. I think that's very important because we don't. You know what I'm saying? We don't. We all have people that we're close to that have some type of business, and we all don't support each other. I mean, we've been doing this for what, 3 years?
Mm-hmm.
We done gave away more shirts and hoodies than we sold. Wait, we done bought more shirts and hoodies than we done sold because we don't get these free, y'all. We pay for these like everybody else. So, you know, people just don't support. And that's just how it is, and that's how it's always been. I guess it also depends on where you live, because here in Atlanta area, I support a lot of black businesses, of black restaurants. Yeah, they are a little bit more expensive, but we got to do what we got to do, y'all.
Yeah.
Stopped it. We got to do what we got to do. So that was the first thing. If you don't know about Jasmine Crockett, you better Google her and follow her on all these platforms, because she's doing something that is amazing. She's speaking up. Right now, we have all the women are speaking up. They have the real balls, excuse my French, because these men these days are not. They're not saying anything. They're letting Donald Trump dictate everything, and they're yes men.
Like, I think one of the top guys in the Democratic Party is probably Hakeem Jeffries, and he's very. I like Hakeem Jeffries, but I think he's a little too timid. I think he's a little too timid, and he doesn't want to take off the gloves, and he plays it safe. And I don't think we need anybody to play it safe. I don't know if you saw the Jasmine Crockett interview when they asked her if you have anything to say, if you could say anything to Elon Musk today, what would it be? And she said, "Fuck off."
I've seen that
with the cameras running. So with no hesitation.
No hesitation.
Yeah, I think she should be one of the top leaders in the Democratic Party. We'll see what happens. Somebody's progressive. There's another Senator Frost who's really good. These are younger senators. Senator Frost, he's from down here in Florida. He's really good too. Very articulate, very smart. So be on the lookout for those guys.
Look what she said.
What did she say? Women have an imaginary sack. We got all the real balls quiet as kept. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. But women are standing up to him. You see all these different things on the internet where women are standing up against Donald Trump for women's rights. I mean,
Yeah.
women let women down on women's rights, also as men did too. I'm not gonna say me because I wouldn't, but there's a lot of men that did not want to vote for a woman. That goes to say a lot about men when we all have mothers. So you don't think your mother is smart enough, or your daughter, or your sister, or your aunt is smart enough to be the president?
Yeah,
We got a lot.
out of the two candidates, she was the best.
Yeah,
And,
that's the bottom line.
and she was I say she was forced into the position.
She was.
Because Biden didn't know what day of the week it was. Seriously, he didn't know what day of the week it was. It was time for him to bail out. And then one thing about the Democratic Party too that some of the Democrats are mad about is why did they keep that a secret? There was a reason why he wasn't giving interviews and why we didn't see him. It's
Right.
because he had mental decline, and for them to hide that from us, as voting Democrats, you shouldn't have done that. Should have put her out front a long time ago.
Hey, Deanna, thank you. That is deep. How men voting against a woman. And you know what? You didn't even have to be very intelligent and smart to listen to him talk and listen to her talk to know who was better for the job. I mean, come on.
They're eating the cats and dogs. They're eating the pets.
You know what I did today? Because,
What's that?
I be on TikTok because I do moderate. I moderate and I get paid a little something. Oop, I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, I get paid candy and snacks and stuff like that. They send to me because I help out. But anyway, I went through today, and on TikTok, you can hit not interested in the stuff you don't want to see.
Mm-hmm.
And I just started hitting all the Trump stuff because for some reason, listen, everybody, they're pushing that in our face on the news and everything. But there's some other stuff that they're doing behind the scenes that we don't know. So if you can, try to not look at all the speeches and all that stuff and what he's doing and all the executive orders, because that's a distraction. They're doing something else. Troy, are you ready for the next thing we're going to talk about?
Yeah, sure. What's the next thing?
Hold on. Here we go. Which one is it? Which one you picking?
Which one am I picking?
What we was already talking about. It flows right into it.
Sure. Which one? Executive orders?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, Trump has issued over 122 executive orders so far. It says that President Trump has recently issued a series of executive orders as a part of his administration efforts to implement policy changes swiftly and assertively across various sectors. These actions reflect his administration's priorities and his commitment to fulfilling his campaign promises. Bullshit! Yeah, so the campaign promises, he said he was going to, from day one, the prices of everything was going to come down on day one. That's not happening. So what does he do? He puts the tariffs on and starts writing off all these executive orders. I mean, there's, like I said, there's 200 and what? 122 executive orders. And the reason he's doing the executive orders is because he knows he can't get anything past Congress.
Nope.
So instead of doing what a president is supposed to do is pass legislation that puts it into law, he's writing executive orders to kind of supersede that in order to jumpstart his promises that he made during his campaign. But those don't hold. I'm not going to say half because I don't know how many, but there's a lot of these executive orders and the things that are doing with Doge that are going to court, and they're telling him you can't do that.
Can't do it, sir. And he already knows it. He's just throwing stuff against the wall to see what sticks.
Exactly.
That's all he's doing.
And here, I've always said it. I said it when he was in office the first time that he's a Russian plant. I believe he's a Russian plant,
That's
and
what
I'm
they
going to
say.
say it. He's a Russian plant. Come on.
That's what they've been saying. What was they saying in the speech? KGB trumps KGB.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
I never thought that. Well, I don't know. I mean, he was voted in, and don't listen to what he says that he was voted in by a large margin. It was really 1%. He won by 1%.
1%.
So it wasn't a sweeping. There's 80. What was it? 80 million people who were registered to vote who didn't vote. So he didn't get half of the vote of the United States. So they play with the numbers to make it like he had a landslide. Yes, he did win, but a lot of people didn't vote. But I know, yeah, he did win.
Win, but he did win.
and, and that's what we got to work with. And his recent executive orders and initiatives were, the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, headed up by Elon Musk, trade and tariff policies. He wants to get rid of it. Now, we've got a lot of teachers that watch the show. He wants to get rid the Department of Education closure. He drafted an executive order is in preparation to initiate the closure of the Department of Education with plans to delegate the function to individual states. This proposal aligns with conservative efforts to reduce federal oversight in education, though it's facing significant legislation hurdles and public opposition. He also, hey, this is great. He just changed the official language to English here in America.
No.
That really helps me out. That does it right there, man. I mean, if he runs for a third term, I'll definitely vote for him because now English is the official language of the United States. Who gives a shit?
Right.
Cherie says, just think, Jehovah's Witnesses don't vote, and it's a million of them.
Wow.
Man. I don't know if we want their vote anyways.
You ain't right.
I'm sorry. Y'all a little weird. Yeah, you Jehovah's Witnesses are weird.
You ain't right.
Don't be knocking on my door at Saturday morning either. Don't come to my house. I don't want to hear about your Jehovah.
I look at the doorbell camera and I just be like, sometimes I'd be like, can I help you? But otherwise, but they don't come. I haven't seen one of them at my door in years.
Yeah, I live in a gated community, so they can't get in.
Oh, wow.
But when I was living beachside, they would be there every Saturday morning. Ching, 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 ching. I'm like, damn.
Would you answer the phone?
Nah, it's a door. What the fuck y'all want?
Sorry, no, you wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I would.
Who is y'all? I don't F with them.
I'm talking to Jehovah's Witnesses. If we got any Jehovah's Witnesses out there, I don't mean to be. Yes, I do. Y'all weird. I ain't gonna apologize. Who comes to people's house on Saturday morning unannounced? For real. I'm
staying away from that one. I'm gonna let you deal with that one. Go ahead. Go full in on it. I don't have the beat.
Let me ask the audience. Is that not? It's a cult.
We got some comments.
It's a cult.
We said just think, Joe. Okay, don't vote. Then she said, okay, who are y'all? I don't mess with them. Then she said, it's a cult. Okay.
Yeah, like MAGA. It's a cult.
It's a cult. They do follow all the same things. Everybody does the same things. Does anybody you have to have your own mind in some things. Just because one person believes it, the next one don't have to.
But I will take all the watchtowers that you can give me because I need kindling for my fireplace. So if you'd like to drop off some of your watchtowers, please do. Put them on the front porch. Don't knock on the door. Put them on the front porch. And you know.
Deanna said, "Oh, geez."
I'm sorry, Deanna, if you're
I mean,
a
you know
Jehovah's
what?
Witness.
I can't really go into what he's going into, but for the people that I know personally, they've been pushed out the family due to Jehovah Witnesses because of, I guess, not fellowshipping. I don't really know what it is, but they got straight pushed out. They don't even talk to them anymore.
I think it's called excommunicated.
That's what it's called?
I think that's what it's called. They get excommunicated.
What's it called, Sheree?
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I think it's called excommunicated. So if you don't go out and fellowship or do the cult stuff, like bother people at 10 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning every Saturday morning, if you don't do that, then you haven't disfellowship.
I said it.
That's disfellowship. There you go. Disfellowship. So now nobody messing with you, not even your family members. That's crazy.
Not even your family members.
You're gonna turn on your flesh and blood because they don't want to get up in the morning and bother people on Saturday. Y'all are stupid. Y'all, look, I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to go knock on strangers' doors when it's their day off. They work 5 days a week. They're trying to relax. Now you want to get up there and knock on the door.
Here you go. Read that comment. Sheree said, "I was raised in it and you couldn't pay me $1 million to go back." Deanna said, "I'm cracking up."
Am I lying, Deanna? Am I lying? They bother you. Don't bother me. Don't bother people. You don't go bother people. If somebody wants to find faith or find Jesus or find God or Buddha or whatever, they go to the church or they go to the fellowship hall. Don't go out recruiting. Don't go out recruiting. That's terrible. And you say, "Oh, I'm spreading the gospel." That's what we're supposed to do. Okay. Just don't do it at my house at 7, 8, 9, 10 in the morning.
I don't open up the door if you didn't call and I didn't know you not. If I don't know you coming, you gonna be standing at the door. Because I don't go to the door. I go like this.
Yeah, we really got off Trump's 122 executive orders. That's how much they mean to us. We're talking about Jehovah's Witnesses.
You know what? Like we said, none of that stuff is going to work because they're going to have to go back. What's going to happen with the people who he fired? He's going to have to get them their job back and everything, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the court's already said they have to get the job back. And then, he's supposed to be this tough guy. That's coming up next. My bad. I don't want to jump the gun on that.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the tough guy. So let's just do this real quick. Oh, wait. Hold on. Now, y'all, Mr. Tough Guy, Trump delays some tariffs on Mexico and Canada for 1 month. You see, once the dude, what's his name? Ford from Canada came and said what he said.
Yeah, we don't want to do this to you, American people, but your government is forcing us. In other words, Donald Trump.
That's what he said. Blame it on Donald Trump. Now, listen, once they got to talking about taking that liquor off the shelves, they didn't want that to happen.
All the Kentucky bourbon. Yeah, they were like, no.
President Donald Trump on Thursday signed executive actions. These are executive actions that delay for nearly 1 month tariffs on all products from Mexico and Canada that are covered by the USMCA Free Trade Treaty, a significant walkback of the administration's significant economic plan that has rattled markets, businesses, and consumers. The executive actions follow a discussion Trump held Thursday with Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum and negotiations between Canadian and Trump administration officials. So he said, after speaking with President Claudia Sheinbaum of Mexico, I have agreed that Mexico will not be required to pay tariffs on anything that falls under the USMCA agreement, Trump wrote on Truth Social Thursday after a phone conversation with the Mexican president. Now, before I read any more, which I'm almost done, why is it that the women can get Trump to do anything? Because they stand up to him, but the men don't. We got some, excuse my French, we got some weak ass men in 2025. Where's the real men at? Sorry, mama. Where's the real men at? But anyway, the end of this says, Trump said the tariffs would be delayed until April 2nd. The USMCA is the United States-Mexico-Canada agreement negotiated by Trump during his first term that makes the three North American countries a free trade zone.
Wow. I'm trying to find this piece.
Donald is really a piece of work, y'all. You know what? If we see this and talk about this stuff every day, it'll drive you crazy. That's why I had to go and not interested, so I don't see this stuff unless I want to, because I already see it enough trying to find something to talk about for the podcast. Then I got to look at Donnie Brasco. What you got?
Oh, I just wanted to. This is a little video, little comic.
You got the SNL. Is that an SNL?
No, it's not the SNL. This is even better.
Okay, go ahead.
Look at me getting all skewed in the tie. Now, in Trump's defense, he did explain today why we're going after Canada.
I mean, I look at some of the deals made, I say, who the hell made these deals are so bad?
So bad. The trade deals with Canada, they're so bad. He's just looking and saying, who made these? Ladies and gentlemen, don't get ahead of me. Ladies and gentlemen, for your dining and dancing pleasure, come with me into the Wayback Machine to 2018. I give you the culprit of the terrible deal with Canada.
This morning, President Trump signed a new trade deal to replace NAFTA with the leaders of Mexico and Canada.
The best trade deal they say ever made.
No! A deal done by Trump's greatest nemesis, Trump.
Hey, the SNL skits are funny too, man.
Oh, they're hella funny. But yeah, so he's the one that did these trade deals when he was in person. They haven't traded. Biden didn't change it. So he's saying that his trade deals are the worst trade deals ever.
And he did them.
He just forgot that he did them.
No, he didn't forget. He just lies and he gets fact checked all day, every day. That's the thing. You shouldn't be able to lie as the president. Right. There should be something because people believe it. Remember when he said drink bleach and people actually went and drank bleach?
Please. People are dumb. People are dumb.
Okay, so we're going to flip it. Go ahead.
People are so dumb. They get up in the morning and go to strangers' houses and knock on the door, handing out pamphlets. So people are dumb. Just people are dumb.
What did she say? Where's the video? Oh. Hey, what's going on, Shay?
Hey, Shay. Yeah, it looked like the video didn't show. Some of the videos won't show, I guess, because they don't want us to
really?
impede on there. Yeah, it didn't. I was looking at it on here. It didn't show, but you heard the audio. That's the Daily Show. You can, I'll put up the link so you guys go and watch the whole thing. It's absolutely hilarious. I don't know.
Even my computer seems like it's pausing here and there. I've been seeing. Oh, Trump.
Yeah.
So we're going to get on a different note and get off of this. We got a couple of comments. Let's see. Okay, the Daily Show. Oh, she said, thanks, Cherie. Hey, Shay, what's going on? How you guys doing out there? Thanks for joining in once again. And we about to jump over here real quick. Now, you guys, have anybody been paying attention to this? This is something that we just started talking about before the show. Anthony Edwards, he's a basketball player. He has 4 different kids by 4 different women, and I think either 2 or 3 of them is by somebody, a rapper or a basketball player's girlfriend, or they got a baby by him too. I don't know. But on this one, Anthony told the girl, I don't want nothing to do with the baby. I don't want nothing to do with nothing.
This was in court. This is on court record.
Court record. He don't want to do nothing with nothing. Wait, I got the video. Hold on. He don't want nothing to do with nothing. And he's serious. Here we go.
What's up, everyone? It is Sky Autumn checking back in, and we have Anthony Edwards and Aisha Howard back in the office. So where do we start? First thing first, we all know that Anthony Edwards told Aisha Howard to terminate her pregnancy. Aisha refused, and in return, Anthony said, "Great, have fun being a single mother, because I will not be in that child's life." In fact, he was so serious, he said, "You know what? Let's go ahead and get the DNA test. And if I am the father, which he is, 99.99, let's go ahead and start this child support process." Reported by InTouch, Edwards alleged Aisha lived in Georgia. Despite her claims in court, she moved to California before giving birth to Aubrey. Aubrey was born in California. Anthony claimed Aisha delivered their child in LA and filed her case in Cali in an attempt to score higher child support from him. Anthony's lawyer argued Aisha's conduct here is unjustifiable in a bad faith attempt to obtain a higher child support order. Aisha's conduct manufacturing a false reality and using the party's child for financial gain should not be tolerated. Aisha presented a driver's license and Aubrey's birth certificate to back up her claim she did move to Cali. At the recent hearing, the judge granted Anthony's motion in regard to child support. The judge ruled that Cali lacks jurisdiction regarding child support, which means the decision will likely go to the judge presiding over Anthony's case in Georgia. According to court documents, Anthony doesn't want visitation or custody of his daughter. He just wants to know the monthly payments. Aisha had this to say: "Everybody's stressing how kids need a father. Kids need good fathers. And if one's intentions are not to be such, then his existence is pointless anyway." Moving right along. You all let me know what you think in my comment section below. Now, while all of this is going on, Anthony remains a father to the child he did want.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I guess he didn't want to have nothing to do with that baby. You know what I'm thinking? What I'm thinking is this. Maybe something happened. Maybe she, you know what I'm saying? You think about it. Why would a man act like that? What would be a reason why he would just say, "I don't want nothing to do with that baby"? Really?
Oh, probably because he slipped in there without a Jimmy, and he
I mean,
knew
of
he
course.
should have. He said that.
I don't know.
Yeah, he did. He told her he didn't want the child
From the beginning.
From the beginning. So, is it right? Hey, it's a responsibility. It's your responsibility. You if he wants to pay for the child, yeah.
But wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Here's the responsibility of each person protecting their self. So if he didn't wear a condom, she could have birth control, or there's something else that a woman can use to not get pregnant. The day after pill. She was trying to trap him, and that's probably the main reason why he don't want nothing to do, because she did something scandalous, which boom. If a man told me to get an abortion, I would definitely tell him to pay me my money in cash. Okay.
Yeah. So what do you females think about that out there? I just think I just think that's where society is today. We need black fathers, and but badly, or black father figures. And this is for us too. That's a bad look. That's a bad look. But then some of these women are freaking trifling too. Some of them are out there having babies with these athletes, with these rappers, just for a payday.
Well, there you go. She played a game and lost. She gonna get paid though. That's what she wanted. That's exactly what she wanted. But what makes it look bad is this. He's a basketball player that is he's like one of the top ball players. He's only 23 and she was 35. So he's in the limelight as one of the top basketball players. And look what our young men, 23 younger, are looking at. A guy that got a girl pregnant, has 4 babies by 4 different women, and said he don't want nothing to do with the baby. And guess what? They're pushing it out there so hard and talking about it all the time. What's going to happen? We have black people are followers. Sorry.
Yeah.
We follow. I always say if Lil Wayne came out wearing a diaper, the diaper would be the new thing for sale and everybody would buy it for $700 because that's just how it is. You can't make a man be a father. You're right, Shay. You can't. He has to want to.
Yeah, he's got to want to be a father.
If he having sex for the sport, he do not want to have no baby.
The sad part about this is there's a child involved. The child is innocent in all the doings of the parent, and now she's going to have a famous father. Everybody's going to know who her father is. She's going to know who the father is, and she's going to grow up with a daddy complex because there's not a father figure in her. Well, I'm not going to say there may be the grandfather, whoever, but who knows?
And he doesn't want to be a father, at least to that baby. But the sad thing about it is she grows up like that with her father, and then she has no respect for men. Then she tries to use them and do stuff like what her mother did.
Yeah.
Or she's just disrespectful to men because the man who's supposed to be her father didn't care about her. And
yeah, now you got this, got a cycle. You got a generational curse going on here. And I understand he didn't want to be a father, but if a baby comes in the world, you help create that baby. He's going to take care of it financially, he said, but he's got 3 other babies he doesn't take care of, just the one. I don't know, man. To me, being a man and a father,
it's sad what he's doing. How do you make that much money and you're not walking around with a trunk? I would have a big old backpack with number condoms in them. I got all that money. The women gonna want me. Just call me the condom king. I'll be giving them away. I don't understand why they laying up with these girls and they know. You just look at the girl, you know what she's about. You know what she's coming at you for. She don't even really like you. She just like your money. I don't understand why they can't see that. There should be somebody who strictly gets out here to these athletes. Troy, let's start it. We'll be athlete counselors to teach them. Slow down. Look, the coochie is out there. They're going to throw it at you. You could just be, okay, wait, hold on. You could be slapping it out the way and take your time. I don't understand. Nobody's not telling them this.
I think people are telling them this, but I think, this younger generation, they're going to do what they want to do. They don't want to listen to what we have to say.
Shay said, I'm playing devil's advocate. She chose to keep a baby he clearly didn't want. So that's on her. And as a result, she shouldn't expect anything from him, including money. Okay. Cherie said, all these adults with these childish behavior, just humping like it's going out of style, it's ridiculous. They are. No condoms. They're not worried about diseases. I mean, right now, herpes is around here like crazy, and nobody's protecting themselves. I don't get it either. Anthony Edwards, you better get it together. And the woman who celebrating the birthday with you, what kind of woman is she to stand for all this? She for the money too. Oh man, they all playing the man. Okay.
Well, we can't say that's the worst one. I mean, you got in NBA history. I would say Karl Malone. Remember what Karl Malone did? He just now reached out to the child, but the reason he didn't was because the mother was very, very young.
Yep. Very, very young.
Like a minor.
Yes. Because he played in Utah. He got away with it. If he played anywhere else, he wouldn't have got away with that because he was like one of the most popular black men in Utah.
Right.
See what some people get away with, what others can't, because of who you are and where you at and who you work for. All right, so we're gonna move on with this. Take your pick.
I don't want to talk about Trump anymore.
Nah, get rid of it.
Let's talk about BlackRock strikes.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good
$23 billion deal to place Panama Canal ports under U.S. control.
Wait, first, before you read it, just say what BlackRock is, because I bet you a lot of people don't know what BlackRock is.
Well, so BlackRock is an investment firm, right? One of the largest investment firms in the world. BlackRock is it's a consortium. Now, remember when the house you couldn't find any houses and the rent prices are going up out skyrocketing? You can thank BlackRock. BlackRock went in and they bought a whole bunch of single family homes and only had them out to rent, and are holding on. We're holding on to them. So that's why the inventory was so low, is because BlackRock, with its billions or trillions of dollars, was investing in single family homes. So they've got money up the wazoo.
They sure do.
So what they've done is they bought out Hutching Holdings, which is a Japanese company, and in purchasing their holding group, what they got was Hutchinson. I'm sorry, used to hold 80%. No, I got that wrong. So they bought 80% of it, and what they bought were ports that operate in 23 countries, including 4 major ports existing along the Panama Canal, on both sides of the canal. So BlackRock is considered a United States company. So now they have control of 2 of the largest ports on either side of the canal. So when he said he was going to buy Panama, or he was going to invade Panama or take over Panama, he kind of wasn't lying, but he didn't do it. Somebody else did.
One of his buddies did.
BlackRock is way above Trump. BlackRock is way above Elon. Yes. BlackRock, their holdings and their investments are national. They trillions of dollars.
Okay, so Musk can't even handle them.
Oh no. He's the richest man in the world. Yeah, he is. He's got. But this is like, man. Yeah, for one man. This is like the richest entity in the world, BlackRock.
Any black people on there since his name BlackRock?
Probably not. Probably not. But if you want to invest, if you got Vanguard, you got an EFT. Make sure you got your EFTs. Put some money in BlackRock.
That's right. Okay, so before we end up. I done fooled around and deleted it. But anyway, you guys, Walgreens is going private in an up to $24 billion deal, y'all. I don't know what I did with the article, but let me go see if I can pull it up again real quick. Oh, shoot. I fooled around and deleted it.
Oh, well, they're going private. No longer will
they're going private. They're going private. That's what they're doing. They're going private. I wonder what that really means, though. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull that up. Because you think about it.
Go ahead.
You think about it, though. If they're doing that, that's how they raise the prices on stuff, don't they?
Yeah, well, I think we had a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, we were talking about, the CVS's and the Walmarts and the Rite Aids were all closing down.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody comes in as an investor and says, okay, I want to buy Walmart. I like Walmart. Or I'm sorry, Walgreens. I like Walgreens. I think it's a good product. I'm going to go buy it for myself. So now it's no longer an IPO on there. So you can't buy its stocks. It's now just a private ownership.
Yeah, okay, so this is what it says. New York CNN. Walgreens Boots Alliance is being taken private in a deal valued up to $23.7 billion, following a largely disastrous run on the public markets where its market cap has lost billions and more than 10% of its locations have closed. It brings an end to nearly 100 years as a publicly traded company. After opening its 100th store in Chicago, Walgreens went public, the following year in 1927. Private equity firm Sycamore Partners agreed to pay $11.45 a share in cash, according to a statement from Walgreens, including debt and the potential future payouts. The company said the full value of the deal could reach up to $23.7 billion.
Yeah, so whoever had the money to do that, it was a good move because they already cut out all the overhead that they had with with all the places, and then they get this brand name on pennies on the dollar. So they made whoever made that investment and had the money to be able to make that investment made a great investment.
Hey, they step in and start making money tomorrow.
Yeah, because they already cut all Walgreens has already shut down all the properties that they did have.
Yeah, they're Family Dollars now and Dollar Generals.
Yeah. And so they come in with half the overhead, and then half the, I don't know, they probably paid pennies on the dollar for buying them out. So
exactly,
kudos to them. See, when you got real money, you can make real moves.
Real money makes real moves.
Yeah.
Well, you guys,
good deal.
Man, it's 8:57. It's about that time. Once again, another nice episode of Idiotbox Television. This is 177, and next week we'll be at 178. We don't know what we're going to talk about, but we'll have it by Monday. Yeah. So keep your eyes open. And once again, thanks for joining in the Idiotbox Television, and we'll see you next week. Peace and hair grease.
Peace.
We're in a lot of trouble because less than 3% of you people read books. Listen to me. Television is not the truth. Television is a goddamn amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sideshow freaks, lion tamers, and football players. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell. We'll tell you any shit you want to hear. We deal in illusions, man. None of it is true. You're beginning to believe the illusions. This is mass madness, you maniac. In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are the illusion.